y'all? Real Kitty here. I'm actually checking in post-con from doing FREDCON. I did already change out of my cosplay, which was Annabeth Chase from the Percy Jackson series. And it's been a really long day. I promise I've been hydrating, I've been drinking water, I'm gonna stop swinging in the chair. I was at the con all day. I apologize for there not being any at the con vlogging going on, so there's no clips or anything from during the con from me. There was just too much bouncing back and forth, meeting up with people, leading people around, figuring out where to go next, and all that sort of thing. So honestly I spaced because I'm not used to doing the whole vlog thing just yet. Once I get more into the habit of vlogging and things like that, I will probably be a little bit better about doing the whole at the event, during the event thing. Until then, I guess I'm going to just stick to post-event updates and recording stuff. Make sure I have at least something of relevance to what I've been doing for you guys, and a few more peeks behind the scenes. I do have a couple pictures that I'm going to be putting up on Instagram, more than likely. I actually already uploaded one because I wanted to make sure I got a picture of my cosplay before I took it all off, even though it wasn't that hard to take off. I'm just very tired. It's been a very long day. I have another long day tomorrow. I'm starting to lose my voice because I've been talking pretty much all day. And yeah, it was an awesome con. I got to talk to a lot of people. I took a couple pictures myself. Mostly I was helping other people take pictures and talking to everybody because I really enjoy talking to cosplayers especially. So there is a photo op that I got with an Iron Man and a Captain America together. So that's going to be going up on Instagram. I don't know if I have any other pictures I want to be putting up. Maybe of the necklace charms that my best friend Katie gave to me. She gave me a necklace that has a sun, or has a moon and a star on it. She has a sun, which is the counterpart to it. And she also gave me a Rocket Raccoon charm necklace, and she has the Groot half of that. So she's a very good balance to me. We've been friends for like a decade, pretty much, and it's one of the oldest friendships I have at this point. I love her to bits, and I wouldn't give her up for anything. We're constantly giving each other things. It's just a bonus of being friends this long, I guess. So I got to hang out with her today. I had several other friends I got to meet up with. There were a whole bunch of cosplays. I saw a Scooby-Doo, and it was the greatest thing ever. He was carrying a box of, I think they were Scooby-Doo graham crackers or something, but they were totally Scooby snacks. They were totally Scooby snacks. It was awesome. There were a whole bunch of other things. There were artists that a lot of them had example prints or magnets or pins and things like that that were very, very cheap. So for a little bit of context on this one, FREDCON is a free one-day con, and it's on a Saturday. This is its second year running so far. Sam Ellis is, I believe, the main person behind it, and for those of you who don't know who he has worked on main character design for things like Archer and Adventure Time. So he's been a busy man. He has been in this sort of thing for a long time. I'm not sure exactly what inspired the whole let's make a con thing. I probably could find that out pretty easy. So yeah. I also got a swag bag. I was one of 1,000 to get them. So that means they had more than 1,000 people show up to the con, which is in a mall. So, I mean, people kind of came and went all day. Some of us stayed there all day. Vendors stayed all day. Mostly. It went from about 10 in the morning till about 7 at night for hours stuff. There were panels. I didn't think there were going to be, but there were. So I caught snippets of panels as I went back and forth between booths and vendors and figuring out who I had to go and talk to next. So from what I could tell from the panels, for one, they got really good attendance. So the seats were pretty much constantly full, and they seem to be doing really well. They seem put together from at least from what I saw. Nothing in the schedule was skewy or anything like that. I mean, they started pretty on the dot, which I know because I was first in line for getting a swag bag, and they started exactly at 10 o'clock. It had just turned 10, and she went, "Here you go," and the line started moving after that. So that was cool. I don't know that I'd want to work this con just because there's so much going on, and it's in a mall, and there's a lot that you have to do because of that to make sure that you're not interfering with other businesses or anything like that. And you have to make sure that the parking isn't going to get too crazy. I mean, parking lots for a mall, again, so not too bad, but it was still kind of one of those, I don't know that I want to be dealing with that. Otherwise, I would probably see about working the con, honestly. That'd be kind of cool. I'm starting to get con brain. I apologize. So I have several, I have a couple of free comic books that I got. I have some prints that I got, a couple magnets, some pins. I have a stack of business cards, probably about yay big. Here's above my shoulder for comparison. There, now you can actually see both my fingers. So lots of business cards. I found out that there's a company around here that started this year that makes handmade wands, which is the coolest thing ever. And they use a variety of woods. They use all kinds of different designs. There's not an official thing for wand holsters, but they take custom orders for that. So if you want one, say, "Hey, can I have one of these?" And I'll put a link to them in the description below, because I think it's Stellar Wands. But I want to promote them since, one, they're a new business, two, wands, which is awesome, and three, it's so much better than getting stuff at Universal. Do not, unless you're looking for very specific witch and wizard wands, do not look to Universal for wands. That's my advice. Or if you want an interactive one that you can use at the parks, because that's the thing. And I did that. I have a Hermione interactive wand. But you don't have to have one of those. I just wanted to kind of make sure that I didn't miss an opportunity here. So I figure, at least for things like conventions and full-time events, probably trips at this point, then I'll start doing these vlog things. I may or may not keep that up when school starts, just because I don't know quite yet how the workload on my classes is going to be, and I would like to focus on getting videos made and done as opposed to this behind the scenes bonus feature stuff. But yeah, FREDCON was a lot of fun. I've been hydrating. I actually had about 3 big glasses of water right after I got home, and that was after going to dinner where I had several glasses of water there. So I have been drinking lots of water, and I've been drinking water throughout the day because that's important. Always hydrate during a con, especially during a con. Especially if you're going to be on your feet, walking around and interacting with lots of people. Always make sure you hydrate. And I'll try to bring snacks, because I did not bring snacks, and that was a bad idea. So if you liked this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share with everybody. Click that bell for notifications. And as always, I will see y'all in the next video. Kit Kitty out.